So sinking the chi. Now, when you practice the building the ball exercise, you're looking at the relationship between muscle tension and fascia tension. So when you relax and hang the muscle and then gently stretch out the line from your feet through your toes, connect the breath into the ball and apply your willpower to that, you're rising the chi. So it's opposite to sinking the chi. So by me linking my body and putting chi there, I have to rise the chi to put chi there. And in this case, it's vital, and when you release time on, it's astral. So energy rises. Now sinking the chi is giving it to the power of gravity for it to drop. So by building the ball and accumulating it outside the body, the spirit senses switch on, you're able to tune your mind to the process, and you're relaxing from muscle to fascia through a gentle stretch and tuning that fascia to the feeling of life force. And as you tune to life force, the energy of the body rises. Sinking is an exact opposite of that. So when you can get to the point where you can feel the energy rise, guess what? You can release, unlink the body and just let gravity take the energy down and sink the energy down. So it's an opposing force to building the ball and connecting the chi to rise through building the ball. Okay, so practice building the ball first, get the energy to rise, link. Now I feel the linkage that I've got in the stretch of my body to summon and produce that energy through willpower into my breath, into my stretch outside the body to activate spirit senses. Now I want to drop that energy down. Here I'm sitting in a chair, so I feel the sit bones, I feel my feet. Now if I want more of a water element and magnetic, I relax my weight onto my heels as if I'm pulling something. If I relax onto the ball, it'll become much more electric as I'm sinking, which I don't really want because electric tends to generate rising by nature. If I want to earth myself, I put my weight in the midpoint of the ball and the heel in the middle of the arch and center the weight, and it generates more of an earthing, more balanced effect. Water and earth, either of those are fine for your foot alignment to the ground. So start off with the vital breathing and then finger to toes, unlink from the crown, unlink, and just let everything relax downwards. Now as you're softening and unlinking the body, gravity is going to act down and the muscles are going to hang a little bit more, and this feeling of life force is going to start to drop. This is known as sinking the chi. So the sinking quality is just handing over to gravity. If we want to amplify this, we need to train what's called mental absorption. That's absorbing your mind onto a frequency, a feeling, a teaching, a dharma, a type of light, universal love. Your mind has to absorb into something and become something. So when you go into meditative absorption on a particular feeling quality, this amplifies your mind's ability to regulate that feeling quality. So if I can borrow you for a moment. So for this exercise, very, very simple. My partner touches my base, he feels my feet, I touch his base, so his mind is extended into me, my mind's extended into him. That means he's open and I'm open. Now I want to relax and release what I feel inside him. So the same way that I vital breathe to raise the chi, to create a feeling of relaxing from muscle, through fascia, through stretch into life force, I feel his space and I unlink that space of what I feel to get to float. Now you do this a few dozen times with a partner to pick up the base, thank you. And you get this feeling of floating your partner, and then that same thing of feeling tension in your partner, you feel tension in yourself and just soften down and unlink, and you get a type of floating in your body while the chi is sinking. So you have two forces, one letting go and energy is coming up, and the other one letting go and energy is grounding out. And this generates stronger sinking because the feeling quality of relaxing and releasing tension in your partner is the same feeling quality of relaxing and releasing tension within yourself. It just gives your mind a slightly different relationship to tension, rather than feeling the muscle tension and the fascia stretch and the life force and then letting that drop. You get a different, you polish the facet of releasing when you do it in a different way. So every time you touch someone's tension and you relax and release it, it gives you an increased potential to relax and release within yourself. And that sinking is simply letting gravity take that energy downwards. So whether you're doing a sitting practice or a standing practice, start with a vital breathing, then feel the life force, and then when you tap that life force, it's a magnetic quality, and there's you and there's a magnetic quality. Absorption is you become the magnetic quality. So we feel, and then we relax our mind into the feeling. Now that magnetic quality starts to disappear as we become it. There's no contrast in the mind anymore as you absorb into it. Then you use that to sink. You just relax and let everything soften down. This is how you do your basic standing practices. You work on your alignment, your central axis, your foot positioning, all the joint alignment, and you just let the energy soften down to the ground for your standing practices. Now, if a person's putting a force on your body and they're pressing on you and that force connects to the ground, they form a tension line inside your body, you relax and sink the tension line. So you just soften it down, move it from the muscle to the fascia, tune the fascia life force, and let gravity take it downwards and unlink the body. But you have a tautness in your body so you don't collapse. You have to support the bridge while sinking. So there's strength and structure while unlinking the body. And this is where you get a pure fascia connection while you're letting the muscles go. In order to feel energy, cultivate Fajin, we move through those phases of linking the body to generate power, and then we move to unlinking the body to empty the power of intent. It generates a type of non-intent, where it's very, very soft, and your partner, when they touch you, they can't find your center. You can know them, but they can't know you. If your body's linked, they will know you instantly. If you unlink your body, they can't find you. And this is the transition to a deeper skill level by unlinking your body. So revision, building the ball Qigong set, whole body pore breathing raises the Qi, links everything up to the surface. Unlinking the body and letting gravity move down, that sinks the Qi, everything's dropping. So we have first raise, summon the Qi to feel it, and then sink the Qi to send it down. You link the body to raise the Qi, you unlink the body to sink the Qi. Training methods of touching people's tension, emptying their tension out, gives you an increased awareness of transforming energy between states, which amplifies your ability to sink the Qi. When you're doing the rebounding force exercises while you bounce your partner, they put a force on you, you link your body into the feeling of life force, you send their force to the ground, you ground out underneath them, they jump on your trampoline, you give them a bounce. You start from being linked, where you're raising the Qi, and then you unlink to sink the Qi. The power that you generate through raising is the power you want to reflect through sinking, because sinking removes vulnerability, so the person can't pick you up and bounce you as easily. So I hope this helps you with understanding a little bit about how sinking the Qi works. And if you've done the building the ball, you should be able to get the feeling of the Qi sinking within a few minutes. If you haven't raised the Qi with building the ball and connected and linked your body, then you won't be able to unlink and get those sensations. So go back, do that first, and then come back in. If you want to go deeper into this technology, into how energy work can be trained in a systematic way, just have a look at my Vimeo channel, and there's pretty much close to 1,000 videos there. All right, thank you for your time, and see you on the next video.